It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Watch quit.
Benson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Tackled by Yetur Gross-Matos. A 4-yard loss on the play.
Second down, Murray. That is caught, and he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short. Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. From his end zone, Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. Past the 40. George Kittle. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. He gets it to go. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Purdy out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. Pick up of 46 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the veteran Calais Campbell getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he searches folks for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down by Blake Calmiga. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Brings up second and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. McCaffrey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch.
And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Niners 28, Cardinals 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points. Really nice job here by the defense, just continuing to string this play out towards the sideline. The running back, you can tell, he's looking for somewhere to stick his foot in the ground and get north. There was nowhere for him to go except run out of bounds.
On second down, Purdy forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That one is good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Murray now on second down. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A gain there of 27 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners will take over at their own 14-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Room to run past the 30. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Oh, yeah. Christian McCaffrey. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Second touchdown. touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Travel like a Bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie. I ain't walking there, Brody. In New York, hooked it up like some Timberlands, homie.
Hey, on first down, Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now second down throw from Murray. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Again, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll be forced outright. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First down throw from Murray. He'll let one go down the middle, and he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Murray on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
He pulls it in around the 5, and he'll take it on in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
The returning team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10 for Purdy. Pushed out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one's good for 29.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and short. Purdy.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals are back within 6. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.